This is going to be an unusual start for my videos, but I have to make a disclaimer right off the bat. This video did not turn out how I thought it was going to. This is several hours since I've done the video, and this is what I made. And the more I look at it, the more I'm disappointed. Because if you really, really look at this, does that look like a dual or a triple? Be honest. I'm being honest with myself. This looks like a dual. And the whole point to my video was using a triple injector to get a top color different from the bottom 2/3 of the bait. But it looks like a dual. Maybe it's because of the fact that I used a smaller bait. Although I did it in a 4.1 and still kind of the same effect. It looks like a dual. So I apologize if you do not want to watch this video. I don't blame you one bit, because I'm disappointed in it myself, but I'm still going to put it out there because after the fact, maybe there's something educational to it. I don't know, but don't do this. Don't waste your time like I did. This was just, here we go. Howdy everyone, Mark with Grimtastic Baits, and I'm sure you're all happy to see this again. We're actually working with the soft plastics. What I plan on doing is something that I have not seen any other YouTubers or bait makers do. Maybe they have, I watch a lot of stuff, but I haven't seen anybody do a triple inject for 2 colors. I know, 2 colors, what, why? This right here is the reason why. Because if you have a single injector with an airbrush, you can pull that off, but not everybody has an airbrush. Second of all, some people might have a triple injector, so this would actually benefit them. Third, I'm just doing it out of pure jealousy because I don't have a shooting star, and the shooting star has the ability with one of the nozzles to actually do like a 1/3 shot of one color and a 2/3 shot of another color, from what I understand. I've never done it, haven't seen it personally done. I don't know why more people don't do it if that's the case, but if you want that back pattern or that back color just on the top and you want the rest of the bait to be the same color, this is what we're going to be doing. So using the triple injector today, the mold of choice is going to be the prey bait, 3-inch prey bait. And what I'm thinking for colors is, for the bottom 2, pearl white with the glitter, the silver hologram glitter, 0.008. And for the top color, I want to go with a green. So I know for a fact I'm going to go with the emerald green and a large flake to really stand out. And as I get into my little soapbox, again, this for the price was awesome for the different colors and stuff you get. Let's do, I'm going to do the green pearl dry. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to get this plastic heated up, move some of this stuff out of the way. It'll be a little safer, and I'll be right back with you. Back with it heated up and back in somewhat of a actual liquid form. So I'm going to be I'm going to use 1/8 of a teaspoon. Oh, that's going to be too much. You know what? Too late now. Too late now. It's way too much, but whatever. What's done is done. Oh, I should have went like 1/4 of that. Oh well. And on this, we will do a full 1/4. Gloves back on before we start mixing. See how bad we screwed up. Well, it's definitely going to be a thick one. You know what though? I think it'll work. So we're going to be interrupted, as we usually are. Okay, that's what we got. I'll heat it back up, and then I'll heat the third cup up, and we'll get the next color going. OBKB, let's do this third, technically second color. And I'm not going to measure this mica powder because Lord only knows how much I'll need. And I'm not going to do a second color of it, so I don't have to be exact like I did the other cup. Again, these are perfect if you just want to do some trial colors. And we'll do a quarter of the green flake. Throw the gloves back on. Let's see what comes out of this. Not very potent. All right, I'm going to add more. Kind of wish it was a little darker, but maybe this will work. I don't know, was that a dash, was that a pinch, was that a skosh? Not sure how much we used. I'm just trying to get a little more opaque so that the bottom two colors don't pull too much from the top color. Gosh dang it. Well, it looks good in the cup. I think there's so much green flake, I'm just going to go with it. I get these heated up to temp, get them degassed, because when you add powder, you do, I might need new gloves. Because when you do add powder, it does add air and bubbles. So let me get that all taken care of. You guys don't need to sit around and wait for that or watch that, so I'll be right back. Everything is in place. Temps are about the same, so let's give this a go. I'm telling you, that triple injector takes some strength. Should we see what we got? Let me clear some of this extra off here. Sorry, I guess I could have done this off camera. But whatever. Sorry. I'm still an amateur at this. I sure am an amateur at this. Holy crud. Well, if you wanted the bottom to, oh my, yeah. You know what? That's okay. That's okay. Because as I look at this, I want my green to be darker. So, golly. Pay attention to which way your injector is facing or which way your mold's facing. Amateur, noob, fail. Wow. Let's try this again. Shall we try this again? Okay, a little worried I shot that too cool. Temps were around 340. Oh. And I should have been around 350, 360 maybe, because again, triple injector. So we'll see how those turn out in a minute. Back again. Hope you don't mind. It is hot out here, so I am running the fan on real low, so hopefully it's not distracting too much from the microphone. Let's see if we got it right this time. And by we, I mean I. That's more like it. I've really darkened up the green, and it still didn't take much of an effect. It's kind of odd. But that is the effect we're looking for. You got the green top, the bottom half is white. Not too bad. Now, let's go another direction and put the green stripe in the middle. I don't know if there's much of a need for that. I don't know many fish that have a green stripe going down the middle of it, but just to show what you can do with it, let's do that next. Off camera, I ran the white, green to white, so we have a green stripe. Again, I don't know of a fish in nature that's like that. Maybe you guys can tell me. I don't know. Would there be a use for this? I don't know. I just did it to prove that you can do it. And this is what it looks like. The lighting in here today is just horrendous. I don't know why. Let me see. Hold that thought. Okay, so I cannot find my little LED light. No idea what happened to it. But anyway, here, maybe back up in this light a little more. There's your green stripe in the center of two white. Looks like it bled a little bit over, but like I say, not worried about doing this one. Not really an application for it. So anyway, let me do another run of these. Not these, the other ones. I'll get back to you. Alrighty. Let's see what we got on this round. Yeah, exactly what we'd expect. It's a good shooting mold. Got your green top, white belly, white midsection, and I couldn't help it. I wanted to see what it looked like in another medium, so I tried a 4.1 just because. I was thinking maybe this will show the definition a little better, which, you know, it almost, I hate to say this, it almost looks like it dueled. I mean, you can tell that that section is filled in, but maybe if I use something more opaque or something with more contrast, that's kind of where I might have failed on this one, but would it focus? I'll still fish it. So anyway, in the end, I guess if I were going to use my honest opinion, and you're going to spend a lot on a triple injector for just this effect, not worth it. If you're using a triple injector for 3 colors, yeah, absolutely, go for it. But in the end, if you want this effect, just get an airbrush. My God, it'd be so much easier, because then you're just you're shooting one color, you mix up the airbrush color you want, you hit the top with it, you're done. But I'm thinking about trying something else here real quick. Not sure this is going to work, but I'm going to try. SB Coat Black. Hold your breath while I do this. Oh, God. And right off the bat, explosion. Just going to use a ball tip point pen's end cap. Do a dip. Well, that is, sorry, you weren't even in frame. Quite the large shad dot, but maybe if I didn't poke it so hard. That's a big glob. Let's try that again. Doing this on camera, very difficult. I'm gonna do a few of those up. Be right back. All right, there's our finished product. Yeah, my accuracy on shad dots, it should have been a smaller dot, and I didn't get it consistent in each spot, but there we are with that. Oh, however, I did pick the perfect size dot on the 4.1. That's not too shabby. But anyway, hope you enjoyed this one. As usual, don't subscribe. I'm not your dad. I can't tell you what to do. Thanks for watching, and have yourself a great weekend.